Hello everybody, Landa here, and today I will be taking on the ambitious project of ranking all the Fortnite Battle Passes up until this point. Now, Fortnite is a game that I've been playing since Season 4, and it might not be the best game out there, but it is fun, and I'd just say it's a pretty solid game, and that's all really to it, and the Battle Passes specifically I think are a neat concept. For those of you who are not familiar with the concept of a battle pass, essentially you pay an amount of money and you get a bunch of in-game cosmetics for that specific season of the game you're playing. And in Fortnite's case, a big drawing factor of the battle pass is that it comes with skins, which are a big part of Fortnite. But without further ado, I'm just going to hop right into this list. Coming in at last place is a battle pass that I think has no standout skins, is Season 7 of Chapter 2. This season does have Superman, but even then, I feel like there's other better crossover skins to begin with, and I just think that this season has nothing really that I am a big fan of. It's a lot of weird stuff and alien stuff. I don't know. Just not really a good season or a good battle pass in my opinion. Above that is going to be Season 3 of Chapter 1. This is a very classic battle pass and classic season. However, as time has gone on, I've liked it less and less and just kind of really thought it's dull. I'd say the Dark Voyager is the best skin in this battle pass, but there are better astronaut skins out there anyway nowadays, so I feel like this battle pass has just been buried under modern Fortnite. Which, in at the number 21 spot is going to be Season 1 of Chapter 2. This season, it has a bunch of bland skins. I mean, I feel like not any other battle pass has more uninteresting skins. Even though this is still above 2 rankings, I'd say there's just not much going on here. I do like Remedy. I think she's an alright skin. And Fusion's decent, but really it's just not very special. In at number 20, we have another classic battle pass. In fact, this is the first battle pass, and that is going to be Season 2 of Chapter 1. This battle pass suffers from being the smallest, so by itself it has the least amount of stuff out of any of these battle passes, and that kind of hurts its score in my eyes. Now, what I do give it credit for is having the Black Knight, which is a great skin, but other than that, it just leaves a lot to be desired. Next up is a battle pass that I unfairly called my least favorite for a while, and I've realized it's not the worst, and it's moving up in my rankings a bit, and this is Season 4 of Chapter 1. This is the season I started playing in, so it does have some nostalgia there. However, it has some fairly meh skins, like the soldier skins that I don't even remember their names. They're just not all that memorable. However, Omega is a great skin, and Technique and Valor are also pretty good. So, it still has its positives, despite being this low. Number 18 might be a little controversial, but I'm going to be putting Season 2 of Chapter 2 here. I get that this season had an interesting concept with the whole spy theme and having you pick sides for each of the skins. However, I feel like the skins themselves don't really stand out all that well. I'd say that the one that does stand out is Skye. I think she's a great skin. And Midas is also pretty good, but really, just another meh kind of season, as far as the Battle Pass goes. Just barely inching above it is going to be Season 6 of Chapter 1. This season, it has Calamity, and she's a great skin. However, other than that, there's not too much going on here. There's some decent skins, but then the rest just meh. This is definitely one of the least favorites by a lot of people, and I can understand why. Though I do think it's better than people give it credit for. Still not amazing, though. Here we have Season 8 of Chapter 2. Just like the last one, this was also really close. All three of these ones are really close to each other. For this one, I've put Season 8 of Chapter 2. This season has Torin and Charlotte, which are two amazing skins. But then it has a lot of just and weird stuff too. Like, I don't know, it's just not, doesn't have the greatest selection of skins. However, again, I do like the two I mentioned prior. Cracking into the top 15, we have Season 4 of Chapter 3. This season is my least favorite of Chapter 3, and I just accredit that to it being kind of forgettable. I do like Spider-Gwen. I think she was a great skin. However, I couldn't remember any of the other skins until I looked it up, which isn't very good. Next up, we have a season that's issue isn't actually the quality of skins, but the lack of variety. I am talking about Season 4 of Chapter 2. Fortnite tried something different with this one and decided to have every skin fit a certain theme, or I guess in this case an intellectual property, that being Marvel. And it was an interesting experiment, but ultimately I think it failed, since we've not had another season battle pass like this since then. And I just think that its lack of variety is its downfall. The skins are actually pretty decent, but it's hard to get super interested when the battle pass is just all IP skins. You know, I like it when they throw in original skins, and actually when they have original skins be the main factor of the battle pass and just make the IP skins special. It was a test, an experiment, but it didn't work out. In at 13 is Season 6 of Chapter 2. This Battle Pass, I don't have much to say, actually. It has some pretty solid skins, and I feel like we're starting to get into the better Battle Passes. I mean, I think pretty much all Battle Passes are worth getting because of just how much value you're getting, even if it's a bad Battle Pass. But I feel like from now on, we're getting into the good ones. At number 12, I have Season 5 of Chapter 1. This season has the outstanding Drift and Ragnarok, two of my favorite Battle Pass skins, and that alone puts it high. However, why it's not even in the top 10 is because the rest of the skins, besides those two, are fairly lame, to be honest. Again, it falls victim to being early on in the Fortnite Battle Passes, so they hadn't quite figured out how to perfect the Battle Pass at this point. So, and they were getting there, but I think they still had a ways to go. At 11, I have Season 3 of Chapter 3, and all I really have to say about this is Darth Vader. He is the greatest thing about this Battle Pass, and possibly the only outstanding part about this Battle Pass, but still, it is Darth Vader. Now we're getting into the top 10, and slipping right into this is going to be the current season of Fortnite, Season 2 of Chapter 4. I think this season's Battle Pass is actually growing on me, and the more I unlock through it, I might like it even more than this. I think that it has some pretty solid skins, and nothing much else to say about that. It's good. In the number 9 spot, I've put Season 8 of Chapter 1. This season is very notable for having Blackheart and Master Key. Those are the two standouts in my opinion. However, I think it has some good skins besides those two. And I think that it's a fairly well-rounded Battle Pass. And for being free, I'd say that's a good thing. This is one that I've definitely raised my opinion on since way back when it first released. And yeah, looking back, it's a good season. I like it. At number 8, we have Season 1 of Chapter 3 to kick off this new season. They did a much better job than Chapter two's first season, I'll tell you that. And I'd say that 6 out of the 8 skins are good skins. There aren't really any crazy, outstanding skins here, but I think that the sheer amount of good skins is enough to put this high. Here at number 7, we have a season that had some great skins, and one of those great skins was none other than The Mandalorian. I'm a big fan of The Mandalorian, or at least the first 2 seasons, so that alone is cool. But then you also have a few other great skins, and yeah, you've got a great battle pass right there. In at the number 6 spot, just missing out on the top 5, is going to be Season 1 of Chapter 4. I think this season does a good job at capturing kind of the island with having its variety of skins that, in a way, kind of fit with how the map is and the different biomes. And I especially like how Geralt from the Witcher games is in here. I think that was a great choice for this season, especially since we have that whole part of the map that's all like medieval themed. So I thought it worked well, and plus, he's just a cool skin. Alright, here we are. The top 5. And at the number 5 spot is going to be Season 7 of Chapter 1. This is the point where Fortnite had really struck gold with Battle Passes. I think this was the first season where they'd figured it out, and they would continue to make seasons around the same quality. Not all consistently, but after this season, there are some great seasons. And I'd say this season really started that off. You know, it just has a lot of solid skins, and it's one that I just look at and I'm like, yep, that was a great battle pass. Number 4 is a battle pass that came off of the tail end of 2 season battle passes, in my opinion. And this is going to be Season 3 of Chapter 2. But let me tell you, this did not follow the footsteps of the first 2 seasons of this chapter. I think this season did a great job. It's a bit weird in how the skins don't really match up with any select theme. However, the skins they did pick are great. There's a lot of great ones here. And I think at one point this was my second favorite battle pass. So, again, really good. And kind of made me sigh a bit in relief after we had 2 not so great battle passes. In third place, I have Season 2 of Chapter 3. This season has 4 really amazing skins. I'm talking about the Imagined, the Origin, Doctor Strange, and Irissa. All 4 amazing skins. Again, I think these are all great. So much so that I don't even need to remember what the other 4 are, because these 4 alone carry this battle pass, and I just think it's excellent. Number 2 is a season that I unfortunately didn't get to buy this battle pass because I wasn't really playing much at the time. But this is Season 9 of Chapter 1. This season is really interesting in that it keeps with a theme throughout it, but unlike the Marvel one, it's still original characters, and they are still different, while still just having that kind of futuristic theme to them. And I think that is really awesome. But what's also great is that pretty much all the skins are excellent as well. Especially skins like Roxy, who continue the trend of amazing Tier 1 skins. Just a really great battle pass that I'm sad that I missed out on. But coming in at first place, it's none other than Season X of Chapter 1. This season is still undefeated in my rankings. I don't know if any season actually could overtake this, to be honest, because the way that this season takes skins from previous battle passes and makes its own versions of them. It's great. It does a great job, and all the skins range from good to amazing. There's not a bad skin in this battle pass. They just really struck gold with this battle pass. And for that, here it is at first place in my rankings of Fortnite Battle Passes. Well, there you have it. There's my list ranking the Fortnite Battle Passes. I really enjoyed making this list, and I hope that you enjoyed watching it. And feel free to leave your own list in the comments if you'd like. Thank you all for watching, and until next time, see ya.